So what's going on with the housing market on the Mid-Peninsula in San Mateo County? Welcome to the Monday Morning Market Minute, where I go over the weekly housing inventory report for the Mid-Peninsula in San Mateo County. Hi, I'm Dan Gilmartin. I'm part of the Gilmartin Group Real Estate Company in Burlingame, California. It's November 17, 2025. Let's get started. Okay, single family inventory from South San Francisco to Redwood City right now is 158. That is down from last week's 162. Last year at this time, the number was 163. In 2023, that number was 163. And in 2022, number was 239. We had 27 homes come on the market. Last week, the number was 33. And we had 29 going to contract. Last week, the number was 33. The average days on market for those 29 that went into contract was 18 days, so that's a very healthy number there. And with such low inventory at 158 is probably why we're seeing a 29 number in terms of the numbers of sales, because as you know, we like to see at least 40 week in and week out. And so just being under that 30 marker kind of is indicative of the low inventory. Condominiums and townhomes right now, 178 on the market. That is down from last week's 184. Last year, this time, the number was 162. In 2023, the number was 122. And the 22 number was 141. Again, here we're at 178. We had 13 come on the market. Last week, that number was 14. And we had 11 go into contract. Last week, that number was 9. It was a really low, dismal number. The week before that, though, we had 25, which is the most sales we've seen in a single week in the condominium townhome sector. So we went from 25 to 9, 11. We want to see at least teens or higher there. We had the average days on market for the condominiums that went into contract, 93 days. And the average days on market for the townhomes that went into contract was 30 days. We also had 6 homes either expire, cancel, withdraw from the marketplace, and 16 price reductions. Pretty average, low average numbers for those two numbers right there. So total from South San Francisco to Redwood City, single family homes, condominiums and townhomes. Inventory is 336. Last week the number was 346. Last year, at this time, the number was 325. In 2023, the number was 290. And the 2022 number was 380. Again, here we're at 336. 158, single family homes on the market is a low number. In 2021, though, that number was, for this week, 91. Which was extremely low. But again, at 158 and declining, that's a very low inventory. So, sellers, if you want to come out and hit this holiday market, it will prove to be a great market for sellers. Buyers, on the other hand, for the homes that are on the market, especially the ones that have been on the market for maybe a few more weeks, I'm telling you right now, this is buying season, especially in the condominium and townhome market with a really large inventory. But a single family home that's been on the market for 14 or more days, it's buying opportunity. And yet for sellers, if you want to come on the market right now, put the right marketing price on there, get the home prepared, make it look very festive, do the right marketing, you will also receive multiple offers. Thanks for listening. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you next week.